Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Bernadette from Burn Stitches. Happy March everybody, and I hope you're having a wonderful start of the week. I have some fun stitches to share with you in this video. Not too many. I only have about probably 3 projects to show in the last 2 weeks, but I have some very exciting stitchy kindness and haul that I am super excited to share with all of you. So the last few weeks I have just been working quite a lot, so not as many stitches as I'd like, but I'm actually about to head out for a very well-deserved vacation this weekend. And so I will be gone for a whole week, and hopefully that will get me recharged and refreshed. I've basically been working quite a lot. I've been working a lot of weekends, sometimes up till midnight. My project launched last month, and so the last month has been a lot of the after project launch updates and all of that stuff. So been quite busy, but I love what I do, so I don't complain. But I do really need a vacation, so I'm super excited about that. I managed to convince my husband to take me to Hawaii, so I'm excited to get to see some sun. It's been quite cold this last week here in the Bay. It's a little bit deceiving because last week it felt like spring is finally here, and then we're back down to the 50s. So been a lot of teeter-tottering on like the weather, so looking forward to some sunshine. All right, so let's go ahead and get started for things that I've stitched the last 2 weeks. Like I said, not too many. So we're technically now in March, and so this is no longer my Plum Street focus, but I just wanted to quickly share where I ended up with my February year of Plum Street. So this is where I ended up with Adorn Your Heart by Plum Street. This is on 36 count Bells on Bobtails by Forbidden Fiber Co. I love this project. The color that you're seeing on the screen is the true color of the fabric, so I just love how it looks. And it's really not a big project. It's just that I felt defeated with that house. It's quite a lot of fill-in, and so I finished the roof, and then I was making my way down to the house, and then I also have this gigantic patch of grass that I need to finish. So I've managed to do half, and I still need to do the other half. So this is the grass. I still need to go all the way over here, so I guess I'm a third done, and then I have to fill it in because it's basically gonna look like the roof. And then I just have some words over here, so it's honestly not that much farther. It's just I lost steam, but I absolutely enjoyed working on this project. And let me just show you the pattern. So as you can see, I absolutely love it. I just have this much to go, and this, and I guess to fill in, but yeah, not too bad. I think that yeah, I just lost steam, but I think I can definitely see myself finishing it. I'm gonna try to see if I can finish it this year. My plan is I am gonna bring this with me to Hobby House when I go next month in April. I can't believe it's almost April. That's crazy. And yeah, and I'm gonna see if maybe I can put in some more stitches beforehand, and then maybe I can ring the bell. That would be amazing. But I definitely want to bring this with me. So that's Adorn Your Heart. that was my February focus. I'm so excited that a few of you have messaged me that you also started this project for your year of Plum Street. So that's super exciting. I get really happy when I hear people, you know, stitch the same things. You know, it's always fun to stitch with people. So adorn your heart. Then, you know, I had big plans to do New Go, and I'm still doing it. The only thing is I did pivoted on some of the projects that I wanted to work on. So the original plan for the February Whip Go or New Go was to work on a Jeanette Douglas pattern, but I wasn't feeling it. I felt like stitching like a summer, not a summer, a spring project. And so what I ended up doing was I picked up my Teresa Kogut Hello Spring book that I purchased last year, and I picked a pattern to stitch for my New Go. So using the same criteria, I picked a pattern that was less than 100 by 100 and just get started on it. So I ended up picking Sweet Wren by Teresa Kogut. I love this so much. And so this is the pattern that I ended up stitching. It was 97 by 97, so right under my criteria. And I ended up finishing it. So this is a new start and finish of Sweet Wren. It's so cute. And it fits perfectly in this Nerge plastic hoop. So I stitched this on, you know, in my head, it's a 40 count, but the holes are actually pretty good that I feel like it's 36. So 36 or 40. This is Blush by Atomic Ranch. You can't really, it's a very, very pale pink because it doesn't even look pink no matter like the camera that I hold, like it's like, this is how you can tell it's like pink from the back. But yeah, I basically stitched it using all of most of the called for DMCs. One of this, like the greens, is supposed to be Oscar, but I got lazy and I ended up just using an entire DMC set. It's been a while since I stitched DMC, so that's always fun to just go from stash. And then I made a few modifications. So first of all, like these little strawberries had like little stems coming out of it. Let me show you from the pattern, but I didn't like it. You see these? So I didn't stitch those. I just left them out. I changed the year to 2025. I basically just stitched it as is. I basically just figured I'll make a 5, so it's not perfect because they don't give you the they don't give you the numbers to adjust. And then I also changed the colors. So the reason why I really like Sweet Wren was the colors, you know, on like that really pretty fabric. To me, the birds and the letters look blue, like light blue. But when I picked up the called for DMCs, a lot of them were gray. And so, which I think works for that particular fabric that the model stitch was stitched on. So the model stitched was on 32 count persimmon by Fiber on a Whim. So it is a lot darker. And so it didn't look good with my fabric choice. So I really enjoyed, like I really thought it was gonna be blue. So I just ended up choosing blues from my DMC set. So this is what I came up with. It's super cute though. I Love it so much. I have to say, this is my very first Teresa finish. I have Teresa whips and I forget how dense they are because of this. I thought was just gonna take me like at max like 4 stitching days, but no. This entire basket took a full day. They were so dense. There's so many colors in there. The bird took an extra day, so I actually ended up stitching this for almost a full week. That's how dense this was. But other than that, it was a joy to stitch. I'm super excited. I'm kind of debating how I want to, like, how I want to FFO this in the future. I do have some Chantel board, so I'm thinking of doing like a flat fold and putting it on top of a board. I think that would look super cute. And yeah, then I can display it next year. So again, this is Sweet Wren. I'm gonna cover this. But I highly recommend, if you are itching for like a good spring, like, you know, spring project, to pick up the Hello Spring book. There's tons of good projects in here. It was actually a little hard to choose. There's this pattern called Stitcher Strawberry that's also super cute. What I really wanted to do, and I might still do it someday. There's actually, like I said, there's so many good projects, but this one, another good one that I love, this is called Cherry Jubilee. And I also love this one, Strawberry Delight. I have like a big cut of 32 count fabric from Fiber on a Whim that's like super dark. I thought it would be super nice. So those are just some fun projects to stitch on from this book. So I highly recommend picking up a copy if you would like to stitch something springy. I think this is a perfect book. All right. Then I spent a day on this. I'm gonna pick it back up again when I come back from vacation, but I started my March block from Year of Hawkrun Hollow. So I started this. This is not really a full day. I stitched on it for a day, but only for a few hours. I kind of got over it. But this is my progress so far on Year of Hawkrun Hollow. I fully finished January. I outlined a lot of February to get to the end so I can figure out where to start for March. So I'm probably gonna pick it back again on probably the 3rd week of March and see how far I get. And yeah, so this is my progress. This is on 36 count Iced Cappuccino by R&R Fabrics. And the 3rd block from Year of Hawkrun Hollow, which is a it's basically like a lion. This is a lion and this is a lamb, and it says March in like a lion, out like a lamb. So that would be the March block. This is February because I can't remember if I ever showed it to you. But yeah, this is February, March. I'm excited for April, May, and June to start. So if you're new to this channel, my plan for Year of Hawkrun Hollow is to stitch 1 block on the month that it's for. And then I'm just gonna stitch on that block, and then if I don't end up finishing that block, I will return to it the following year until that block is done. So far so good. This basically at least lets me stitch every single block for a whole year. So by the end of December, I should have at least all the 12 blocks outlined, if that. So I'm totally okay with it. I'm not planning on, you know, finishing this up for like in like a year. It's quite dense. Each block is considered a mini finish. They're about 100 by 100 for each block. And so it's quite dense. There's a lot of things that goes on in here. So, but yeah, I'm super excited. And as usual, let me show you. These are the colors for the March block. I'm doing a color and cotton conversion. I messaged them and they helped me with the conversion, but I absolutely love the colors for March. There's some greens, there's some really nice oranges and like very nice like browns. So I'm super excited to continue. Highly recommend color and cotton for conversions, especially for like cotton over dyes. They're super fun. All right, and then my last whip that I've worked on, I've been working on this for the last 2 days. This is a whip from last year, and this is going to be my March Year of Plum Street project, and it is Spring Moon by Plum Street. I love this. Look at the color. It looks amazing. This is on 40 Count Sea Storm by Lakeside Linens. I love this so much. Like, I can't. I'm obsessed with this blue. It is the perfect blue for me for this project. So, Plum Street, Spring Moon. It is, the called for fabric is baked clay. So it's like on a neutral fabric. And that was my original plan on stitching it. But then on Instagram, someone on my Instagram posted their finish. Her name is Jung, and she did hers on a blue fabric. I believe it's called Druid Blue by Picture This Plus, and it looked so good that I messaged her right away and I told her that I'm basically going to copy the idea and start it on a blue fabric. And I know that other people have done the same because I am seeing a bunch of other spring moons in blue fabric, and it is fabulous. So I love how, you know, like, I just love what we can find in the community. So I'm super excited. This is mine. So this is taking forever. I'm trying to fill in as much as I can. This is just a roof. So underneath it, there's still going to be a house. I absolutely love this vase. So the model is stitched and filled in with used brick. But I don't know, y'all. I really like the way that it's looking right now. I kind of want to leave it off. Like, I don't know if I want to fill it in. We'll see. I'm probably going to leave that last and decide later if I'm going to fill it in. But for now, I really love how that looks. So I might just leave it. But yeah, every time I finish a color, I go ahead and fill this in. It is a beast. Like all Plum Street, it has so much fill-in, but I love it. Like, this whole thing was a fill-in. So a few things. Because this is a blue fabric, I did have to make a color change. And I don't know if there's going to be other color changes. So this is what the colors are for the most part. So the color that I've changed so far is the color of the flower. So this color right here. So the called for color is Peacoat by Weeks Dye Works. And as you can see, it is a very dark blue. At least, like, this is what my skein looks like. It's very similar to my wrought iron from Gentle Arts, like that color. And so when I started the first few stitches over here, it actually just looks straight up black. Like it doesn't have enough, like, it doesn't have enough dimension for it to look like it's actually blue. So I went through my stash, and luckily my latest Gentle Arts Floss Club, the colors were blue, and one of the colors is called Midnight from Gentle Arts. So this is what I ended up using for the flower, and it's exactly what I wanted for that color. So I'm very happy with how this turned out. So I'm super excited to continue stitching this. It's just so pretty. I love this. This is gonna have like all of those flowers, and then there's gonna be like a giant moon over. I just love it so much. So I'm so happy. I don't know where to find this fabric anymore. I stumbled onto this fabric at my LNS, and I actually got the last cut. This is actually on a fat 8, and that was the only piece left when I got it at my LNS last year, and I have never seen this fabric ever since. So you might just have to call around on LNSs that sell Lakeside, or do some Google search if you want to find some fabric. Another fabric that will be good is Ocean Air by Fox and Rabbit. The only thing is that is a little bit like sky blue more than like this kind of color. I actually have a cut, but I'm planning on using that for the Peppermint Pals chart. But yeah, I love this. I'm obsessed. I'm excited. I am bringing this to my vacation, and I'm gonna do some stitching on the beach with this. I think it's gonna look so good. So yeah, I'm happy. Guys, you have no idea how obsessed I am. It just looks so good. Okay. All right. So that is it for my whips. All right. So I'm going to be out for a week. I thought it would be fun to just show you the projects that I'm thinking of bringing. I'm not going to try to bring a lot. It is just a whole week. But I am planning on getting a lot of stitching done, because we just basically sit on the beach, eat poke, and just frolic in the water and all of that stuff. So definitely going to have a lot of stitching time. So I'm going to be bringing Spring Moon, and then I was also thinking, because spring is coming and I do want to get this done, I'm going to be putting some stitches into my Spring Fling project. This is from Brenda with Thy Needle. This is what the pattern looks like. So I'm probably halfway there. This bunny is just huge. He's so chunky. Look at it. I haven't even done the bottom half, and so I'm gonna have to do that. I probably might stitch on the plane if I have some elbow room. I'm flying Southwest because it's so close to me. I have like a direct flight from here, and it's cheap, it's reliable, but you know, I'm flying on a Saturday, so I'm assuming my flight will be packed. So I don't really like stitching when there's so many people next to me. I'm scared that like I'll poke them with my needle. You know, I love my flosses long, so I tend to go like this. My husband is used to it, but I usually sit in the middle because I'm small. So we shall see. But if I do get some airplane stitching, this is going to be the project, just because it's going to be a lot of fill-in. So I'm probably going to do that. And the holes are big. This is on 32 count. This is an unnamed fabric from Nicholas Flamel. He does collection, so I don't remember what collection this is. Maybe from a rose garden collection, but I love this fabric. It's a very beautiful pink fabric. I also miss his product, so I hope that he reopens soon because I'm itching to get more fabric from him. But in the meantime, this is one of the projects that I will be working on, and hopefully I can get this done by next month. So that's that project. And then I was going through my stash. I was itching to do like another Brenda spring project. I have quite a bit of Brendas. Let me see. Let me show you the contenders I was thinking of. So I pulled a bunch of Brenda charts that I have. So, and figured out like what do I want to stitch. So I have Hoppy Easter. This one is super cute. The only thing is I already have a lot of stitching on Spring Fling with white that I feel like I'm just gonna be over it. So I'm gonna just stitch this next year. Need a break from white. There's this one called Peter and Peep. This one is also so cute. We have Spring Serenade. Three Tulips. This looks very like neutral, but Shepherd's Bush did a conversion and I loved it so much. So I bought it at Shepherd's Bush so I can use the conversion. There's also Harrietta. Again, there's so much white stitching, so I'm probably gonna skip this till next year. And then finally, Here a Peep, There a Peep. It's very similar. It's like a companion piece to Spring Serenade, but yeah, those are some spring charts that I have for Brenda. And so I was thinking of like starting one, and then I realized one of the projects that I was looking as my top project to start, I actually already kitted it up. So I thought it was meant to be. So my New Start Vacation project is going to be this pattern called Tulip Festival. It is so pretty. And I am using the Shepherd's Bush conversion. So these are the beautiful colors for that project. I'm super excited because I actually don't remember what the Shepherd's Bush conversion looks like. So I'm just super excited to start stitching it with these beautiful colors and see what it ends up looking. But yeah, this is what the original looks like. And then for the fabric, Shepherd's Bush stitched theirs on a 32 count white chocolate. I found the perfect fabric for it, and this is 32 count vintage Chantilly cream from Lakeside Linens. I thought it's the perfect color. So this is what that looks like. It's like a perfect cut. I actually didn't measure, so I'm hoping this does fit. I feel like it does. It doesn't look that big. It's 120 by 83. So the finished size is a little over like 6 5/8 and 4.5. So this is an 18 by 13. So I think it should definitely fit. So super excited. This is gonna look so good. Don't you think? Yeah, I love this so much. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I'm gonna start this Saturday. I love having new starts on vacations because you kind of remember that trip a lot more. At least for me, that's how I feel. So yeah, those are going to be the projects. I'm going to bring this project bag. It's like a perfect spring project. It's a bunny from Sheba Designs. Love this so much. All right, so that is it for my plans, and my whips. So now let's go ahead and go through my haul and stitchy kindness. So let's start from stitchy kindness. Okay, so first of all, this isn't all of it, but my friend Jordan, the tattooed stitcher, sent me all of her her plastic nerge and other plastic hoops because she is a wooden hoop girly now. So I'm like, fine by me. I love plastic nerge. So I'm so excited because I have been running out of my I've been running out of my hoop so much because I keep leaving them on projects and never taking it off. So now I have more. So thank you so much, Jordan. Okay. This ties in to one of my new haul. But I was blown away. So I bought the red box from Hands Across the Sea, the All Bright and Beautiful red box. I actually ended up buying it from another stitcher. I didn't end up buying the box myself because at the time I didn't think that I would like it. But then I saw Nicholas unboxing and I was like, no, I need to have it. So I ended up purchasing the box. And one of the charts, the reason I went for that box is stitched on a black fabric. And so I was trying to figure out what black fabric I can use. I'm also very intimidated because black fabric is a little bit hard to see. So I wanted to make sure that I could use the fabric. Anyway, so I was talking to my friends, and then my friend Carol basically was like, my friend Yvette has the 18 count blackbird from R&R, and she would love to send this to you. And I was blown away. I've never talked to Yvette before, and she just sent me the fabrics. And then I got the mail and she actually sent me 2. So that was super sweet. I'm blown away by the kindness of this community. And so I'm super excited. For sure, one of these fabrics will work. So thank you so much, Yvette. I love this fabric. These fabrics are beautiful. So first of all, this is the fabric that she sent. This is 36 count, the 36 count 18th century Blackbird by R&R. And I love this. I think it looks so good. And I could see the hole. So I think that with good lighting, I can definitely stitch the Hands Across the Sea sampler that I want to stitch with this project. I love this color. I think it's perfect. So there's that. And then she sent me a bonus like fabric, which I was not expecting. This is 36 count shadow. It's so dark. But I was looking at the holes and they're not that bad. I don't know, I didn't look up the dyer for 36 count shadow, but I also think it's doable. So I can definitely still use this project. I think though, between the two, I'm going to pick 18th century Blackbird. Let me just show you the pattern. Okay, so to preface, by the way, if you haven't opened up your All Things Bright and Beautiful box, skip this part because I'm going to show you one of the charts that's in the box. I can't remember when we're allowed to like freely open up all of the haul, but it's been like over a month. So I'm just gonna show you the chart. Again, leave my video if you haven't opened the box because this is a spoiler. But the reason why I wanted a dark fabric was because of this pattern. This is Jesse Ormiston, and this is so beautiful. This is what the chart looks like. And in the story, Nicola talks about how the sampler reminds them of a child's drawing done with chalk on a blackboard. And so I was like, yes, I absolutely have to stitch this on a dark fabric. So I'm thinking this project would look really good with this. So I'm gonna do that. I went ahead and ordered the silks for this project. I ordered it off 123 Stitch yesterday, so it should be here by the time I get back from my vacation, and then I can start this as my mid-month new start project. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you agree that this would be a good fabric, or do you think it would be better with this? I really think this would be a good one, but let me know. I'm curious to hear regardless. So yeah, this is my favorite chart out of that box. So again, thank you so much, Yvette. I really appreciate it. And then the ultimate stitchy kindness. Someone messaged me on Instagram about my lap stand. It is the Needlework stand Needlework System 4 lap stand. I purchased it off Hobby Lobby last year, not Hobby Lobby, Hobby House last year, and I absolutely loved it. I never looked back. I don't use my Lowry anymore. My Lowry is actually a purse stand these days. But anyway, someone messaged me. Her name is Sienna, and she wanted to, she wanted to know my experience on it and all of that stuff. So we were talking, and then she basically was so sweet. She's like, I'd love to send you something as a thank you. And so I exchanged address, and I was not expecting this package. But basically, I got home, and this huge package came in the mail. I was blown away. She definitely outdid herself. But she sent me so many things, and I'm forever grateful. So thank you again so much. I know I already thanked you, but thank you again. I love this so much. So she sent me this yuzu lemon caramels. I have been waiting to do this video so I can finally open it. This is from Philadelphia, where she's from. So I'm super excited. I absolutely love yuzu. And then she was so sweet. Not only did she send me stitchy supplies, but she knows that I do paper planning, and look what she sent me. She sent me a box of washi tape, highlighters. I love these mild liners. They are my favorite highlighters of all time. And she also gave me the Bibliophilia sticker book. So I'm super excited. I'm going to be going out. I'm going to town with my paper planning and using these supplies. So thank you so much. But wait, there's more. There's more. She literally packed this so much. I was like, holy moly, what is in here? So I got a board. This one's too small for my thing, but I have another project that will fit perfectly in here. Actually, she gave me 2 boards. Super excited. There's also some fabric in here. I miss my sewing machine. Hopefully I can use that soon. And then she gave me some charts. Some of these she kitted up. So for example, she sent me the Butternut House pin key from Stacy Nash, and it came with backing fabric. Looks amazing. I love this. Oh, You know, I'm a sucker for yellow house. And she wrote that, like, she gave me some yellow things because she knows that's my favorite color. Thank you so much. I love it when people remember those tiny details. She also sent me Sampler House 4. Had to think for a second for my Roman numerals. But yeah, I love this. I also got Spring Awakens. This was my second contender, so I might stitch this next month. It's so cute, those bunnies. This is from Annie B's. This one is so cute. Definitely going to stitch this in December. It's called Peaceful Snowman. So adorable. You know how much I love Brenda. I actually don't have this, which is the word play. This is for March. She sent me All is Calm. It's so cute. Another one from Annie B's. You Melt My Heart. Oh, this fabric is fabulous. And then I also got this one. She sent this to me, which is Jack's House Pin Keep. Ooh, I'm so excited. But there's more. I wasn't joking when I said she stuffed this so much. So she actually kitted up the sampler 4 for me and sent me all of the flosses. I'm so excited. I love when things are kitted up. I love this so much. I love the colors. So I'm super excited. She also sent me some fabrics. So this is Dappled Moonlight from Forbidden Fiber Co. This would look so good in one of those winter patterns that she sent. And then she also sent me, I want to show you the card. This is 36 count, picture this plus Wren, again for that sampler house. So I'm definitely going to be stitching that sampler house soon. And then finally, so she sent me these 2 huge needle minders from Mad for Minders. I've never owned a Mad for Minder, so that's super cool. I love this one. And of course, this one is so cute. I love needle minders, so I'm so happy. And then I also got these yellow threads. I love this so much. This is basically 2. This is very generous. These are Glorianas. They're so good. And then these are Classic Colorworks. They are my favorite colors. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I love it so much. So thank you. And then so that is my huge stitching kindness. And then just 2 more things, and then I have to go to my meeting. But I also purchased 2 Hands Across the Sea charts and their silks. I love hats. I'm starting to build my collection, so I'm super excited. But first of all, I purchased the Katerina's Garden. This is an exclusive right now from Hobby House, so if you are interested, go and pick up a copy. So I did that, and then look at the beautiful silks. These purples are to die for. They are just gorgeous. And then lastly, I picked up Jessie Challoner from the attic. A lot of people are stitching this. I picked the faded back, and this is the threads for it. They are gorgeous. I'm so excited. I am also going to be kitting up a lot more because I did have these. So I'll show it to you in my next video, because I think by then I should be allowed to share the contents. So yeah, that is it for my video. I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching and see you guys soon. Bye.